It is time for the first match of the final week. On the player side, we have the Take Two Tyranitar, and for the opponent, we have the Spiritomb Raiders. The Take Two Tyranitars sitting at 4-4 right now. They need this badly. If they win, they or at least have a shot. There's no guarantees at this point if they win or lose that they don't make playoffs. A lot of stuff can happen, but I'm telling you, they need this. Lots of people around 4-4 have around 5-4 wins, so being 4-5 is probably not going to cut it. Coming off a loss to the Aura Maxers, Malamar just went kind of insane. The combination of foul play to punish sword stances and to hit Aegislash and superpower fighting type coverage being really powerful against the Take Two Tyranitars kind of made the game, kind of started to run with the game. Not going to say quickly, but very steadily. And for the Spiritomb Raiders, sitting at 5-3, with the win here, they can get they earn a real good shot for getting the 2 seed. They win here, and if the Loving Landers take out the oh my gosh, the Go Flower Rangers, 2nd seed's there, and they don't have to worry about a match for another week. If they lose, that means they drop 3 straight, and they'll be sitting at 5-4. And again, they may not be in a good position to make playoffs depending on if things go poorly enough. Coming off a loss to the guaranteed 1 seed at this point, the Manly Monetrics. Very close game. Very, very close game. Skarmory just did not have enough juice at the end. Celesteela was just very annoying, and electric type cover attacks were just very obnoxious for the team. Important Mons, I think Primarina has the potential to be a star in this. Fairy hits Garchomp in Tyranitar. Water hits Excadrill in Tyranitar. That's 3 Mons you hit for super effectively. None of these types do naturally good against Primarina, and like the types that may have decent coverage, like the like Alakazam, like that. I think like a Thunderbolt. It's hitting on the special side. Primarina is really bulky on the special side, so that's in a very good position. And let's see, what am I thinking about for the Take Two Tyranitars? That is a good question. I think the Sandrush Mons kind of a lot of value, just for the basis of being able to outrun Megalopunny. Megalopunny would usually be the fastest Mon in the field, but you do have a pretty easy way to try to get around that with Excadrill and Stoutland, assuming Stoutland is Sandrush, which I'm assuming it is. Let's see. I would like to see. Let's talk about Take Two Tyranitars leads first. I would like a way to make sure you have a way to threaten Primarina as part of your lead. I don't want that Mon to be getting ahead early. So at least one of these Mons. So I don't want to do Tyranitar Excadrill. You can do like Tyranitar Stoutland isn't terrible. I don't hate that. Just so you can also have the Sandrush for the Megalopunny. Maybe just sending out Mega Alakazam early. Again, that Mon hits hard. Gotta be components. I'm more trying to think what is a good pairing. It's like if I want to lead Primarina, what's a good pair for it? Primarina is probably most scared of like Alakazam, Uxie, and Stoutland. Those are the 3 that it can't KO super easily. So I'm thinking. So I think maybe Golurk is the best second Mon here. Have not seen Golurk in a while being brought here. But enough chatter. Let's have people fight for their lives. All right. Okay, we do have the Savali being ground type. Makes a lot of sense here. Resist potential rock slide spam. Ground. It's got 2 Mons weak to ground. The Take Two Tyranitars. This is definitely, Tyranitar is definitely in a very tricky spot here. The Alakazam, Mega Alakazam, definitely in a kind of an awkward spot too. And then you potential don't know about the coverage moves to hit. They probably get Shadow Ball for the Golurk. Yeah, gotta be worried about something like Shadow Sneak or something like that. But yeah, I think you should probably get this. Which one is this? This is this Mesprit out sooner rather than later. Keeping the Tyranitars safe is pretty important, so you can make sure you have Sand Rush available for your Excadrill and your what's it called? And your Stoutland to outspeed the Mega Lopunny. Let's see. Like, I want to ghosting move the Alakazam. Definitely like what seems like the obvious play. I think that may be a bit too obvious though. I think like the instincts like ground move, ghost move, right? And but like something like a protect switch honestly isn't that bad. So like maybe just do it anyways. Like the Mesprit isn't in a great spot either. You're not losing out on much. So maybe I just do it to begin with, even if it gets red. But I wouldn't hate something like, yeah, because you're also getting through. Oh my gosh, I forgot about Tyranitar Crunch, like a dark move against the Golurk. That's also something I'm worried about. Okay, we'll just see what happens at this point. Iron Fist is a whole lot of nothing. We're just double protecting. Okay. Double protect here. I can't say I didn't bring this up, but yeah, so Valley does get Tailwind, and that was kind of a little bit of my concern with like playing past. I'm like, so yeah, this is double protecting. I think it just kind of leaves you vulnerable here. I don't see, I guess, what the payoff here is. You do get some information, but now the now any slot can get doubled, and you don't have to worry about it. Golurk also gets with no guard, it gets a, what's it called? Dynamic Punch? Some stupid strong fighting type move. When it hits all the time. Gotta be worried about that. Golurk being a Take Two Tyranitar's favorite Pokemon, I wouldn't be surprised if he does know that. Yeah. You can double a slot here. Let's see, the Tyranitar is probably a bit more overall threatening to your team long term than the Alakazam. The Alakazam, I don't know, it's hard to say. I think the Tyrannitar is also the more likely one to switch, so maybe that means maybe you just. But it's about, you always got to worry about the crunch though. Maybe just like fighting. Maybe just like, I don't know. This is tough. You can make a call. Because you can definitely like punch something. Probably like punch ground move here. Or you can like shadow punch that Mega Alakazam and just like, I don't know, ground move to set out the Tyranitar. There's a lot of ways to do this, and it's gonna be like basically like, how defensive do you think the Take Two Tyranitars are gonna be? This is a super tough spot. Okay, well that's definitely something to take note about. Oh, we have Power Up Punch. Okay, that's greedy for sure. And we do have the Berry to counteract the potential Power Up Punch. So Stoutland being Sand Rush, being Intimidate, we have not seen much of that this season, and I'm very surprised to see that. But it is paying off immediately. I think of the special attackers on the team, mostly the Volcanion, the Free Arena, and the Meloetta as like the biggest threats. Obviously, there's the Lopunny. So I was expecting, but the Stoutland extra speed could be used against the Lopunny. Yeah, this is a. I would definitely say this is a pretty good turn for the Take Two Tyranitars. Yeah, what are the Golurk's other moves? Guessing Protect and like Dynamic Punch would be my guess. Again, you gotta make a call here. I kind of just want to double this Tyranitar spot, to be honest. You can, the value just doesn't hit that hard, so, like, you can, like, if you have Dynamic Punch, I would like Dynamic Punch plus. And the Savali can, it doesn't have to ground move. You can Shadow Claw, just cover something. Yeah, I like Dynamic Punch, Shadow Punch. Shadow Claw, the Tyranitar spot. It could protect, but I think the Stoutland on its own is just like kind of just like not scaring me as much to where I want to do anything about it. And maybe that's just thinking wrong. And maybe Stoutland will have something, but the fact that the Tyranitar stayed in kind of makes me want to. Kind of makes me like, does he know about the potential Dynamic Punch? I'm not sure. It's really okay. Okay, we're Drain Punch. Oh, that's definitely a lot better here. As you do lose a good chunk of your HP on the Savali here. But you did get a lot of HP back. Tailwind is starting to fade, is getting dangerously close to starting to fade away. This is the Mesprit switching definitely paying off here. You do have to worry about the Tyranitar getting to a spot where it's out again against the Golurk without Tailwind, because it can just crunch it. So that's definitely something you gotta worry about. Still got two more. Still got no, this is the last turn of Tailwind, right? Let me just. Yeah, this is the last turn of Tailwind. You can double protect here. I have no issues with that. I think it's very safe. I think there's very little to punish it. I don't think. You know, 3 of the 4 Savali moves. You know, 3 of the 4 Golurk moves. You would assume both of them are protect this at this point. I think you just double protect here with Take Two Tyranitars. And I don't know. You could try to make a call here about like, oh, he's gonna protect, so like maybe I'd like preemptively switch in. But that is so potentially risky. Like, I wouldn't hate like I don't know. All of these feel like a little much to me. The return doing 49% is definitely a little dicey here, because in theory you can take it's probably a damage roll, but it looks like you can take another return. And I would really like to get another Tailwind off to get this Golurk getting started again. Yeah, definitely something I would want to at least try to consider here. Is just how is it possible for me to get another Tailwind up? I mean, I think my conclusion is you just double attack here, or if you have something productive with these mons to gas them up, I do it. Like, I don't know. Does a power up punch do 33 to Statland? I don't know. I couldn't tell you the calcs. This looks like us. And and we do not see a protect from the Mesprit, making me think it didn't have protect at all. And that Shadow Punch plus the Sand Chip is going to knock it out. That's Mesprit did and good call on the protect here with the Savali. Prevents it from getting out. If it basically guaranteed the kill. Prevented some chip, which again, which would matter for the return to make a guaranteed KO. And it makes the Mesprit go down, and that is one of the mons that you had that looked, or at least pretty decent against the against like the Primarina or something like that. So definitely a pretty big loss here. And the Stoutland's pretty low, so once you're in stand, the only thing that looks like we'll be able to outspeed the Lopunny at the end will be the Extra. That's got to be one you gotta keep safe here. for the low punny potential end game. But I think Tyranitar. I think my mon that I want to bring out. Sandstorm is gonna run out soon, so like bringing out Tyrannitar feels a little dicey because you wanna make sure you have an easy way to get the sand back up, and you have to keep on pivoting. So that doesn't feel great, but like Tyrannitar does seem to be in a decent spot. Probably faster than definitely seems to be faster than Golurk, because the Golurk and Tailwind cannot outspeed the Mesprit. Yeah, we're gonna send the Excadrill here. It's definitely this is definitely kind of awkward here. I think this Valley just protected, so you can just try to double it, and I wouldn't mind doubling into here. Again, it's just this 51% that makes you like, man, this return is probably less likely to KO than it is to KO. So like that's really rough here, because you don't want to get like dynamic punched or like just get attacked by this Golurk by something here. And it's just and this Excadrill can't really threaten, isn't that good at threatening Golurk either. It's just it's kind of rough. I think the Stoutland, let's see, the Stoutland may be faster, maybe slower than the Savali. Out of Tailwind, we're not sure yet. Stoutland is theoretically slower, but because it has Tailwind, it's maybe a bit greedier of a set, a bit bulkier. But yeah, I would want to try to set up Tailwind again and try to attack the Excadrill. I think there's a lot of merit to doing that. And if it gets doubled, that's like fine. Or if it dies, that's fine. I'm still going out. I'm probably going after the Excadrill still. Even though like attacking the Stoutland, I think, is a bit less likely to protect here. I just think I'm just more scared of the Excadrill at this point. Ironhead, okay, that's 1 KO. Play rough. That does neutral damage. And that is a Drain Punch, and that Excadrill is down. And this Golurk is back to almost full. The Excadrill just kind of in an awkward spot. You had to make a choice here. I mean, I don't know what the Alakazam's moveset is. And like, again, you're also kind of scared of potential last move Shadow Sneak. And Mega Alakazam is so frail that like it's gonna lose like 70% of its HP or something like that. It's a tough call here because you don't want to like have Tyrannitar out when you lose your own sand. You have to like go through all this pivoting. But this low punny man is very, very threatened for what it could possibly do. Does Mega Alakazam actually outspeed Mega Low Punny? It may, but it's dangerously close for being able to just kind of clean up this game. And let's see, the sand doesn't have nearly as much merit anymore. Your one Sand Rush user is gone, and like I said, the Stoutland is Intimidate. Bringing in the Meloetta here. Meloetta, I don't hate it. I think Primarina is the mon I'd probably bring out here. I think it does pretty well against the entire field. Bulky enough to take Primarina hits from Mega Alakazam. Can threaten Tyranitar, can threaten Garchomp. I think that's a bit better. And the Golurk with the potential like Shadow Sneak can start damaging the Alakazam. But bringing in a potentially faster mon to try to pick out the Stoutland with a Hyper Voice isn't terrible either. And the Meloetta is definitely very good against the Mega Alakazam. So against this is definitely a favorable position. We don't know much about this Mega Alakazam's set. Probably has a Psychic Stab move. Probably has Thunderbolt. Maybe that's why you didn't want to bring out the Primarina. I can get that. And maybe has Shadow Ball. Probably not Shadow Ball. Because Shadow Ball doesn't even do anything to Meloetta. It would need to only hit Golurk, and Golurk has not been a mon brought very much. I think it's a good time to I think I like Shadow Sneak Hyper Voice here. I don't think. Oh, you probably. I don't even know if you actually have a Shadow Sneak here. You don't. You have seen 3 of the 4 moves, and we have not seen Protect. Having priority does sound very good here. Am I just making him Golurk get Shadow Sneak? Maybe that's a later thing. But yeah, I would think Hyper Voice would be enough to take out Stoutland. Depth without Assault Vest, and I would just attack the Alakazam. And if it's not, I don't know. I don't think the Golurk being like healthy, like, is that big of a deal. So I'm just probably just double attacking anyways, and it really just depends on what these sets of these mons are. You're getting to the point where like you're running out of HP to start pivoting, running like any damage is kind of starting to catch up now. So this is definitely switching out always is starting to feel kind of rough here. Damage stuff, Energy Vault, and we got a crit. I don't know if that crit mattered, but we have Relic Song, and we're gonna change into a fighting type. Okay, that's definitely not what I was expecting here. Don't get any of the sleeps. Stoutland barely hangs on. And this might backfire, honestly. You're now weak to Psychic. Honestly, I don't wanna be in fighting type mode. I don't think you need to be in fighting type mode for the Tyranitar. You have quad super effective mode. I think you fake out Relic Song again. I don't care about the speed. I don't want to get psychicked out of this game. I think you fake out Relic Song again. Mega Lopunny, definitely I guess I gotta see what's faster, but if it's slower, the slow punny is I'm not very confident in the position it's in right now, I will say. Doesn't seem that great after the fake out turn. But yeah. You can like this is rough. I'm like, yeah, you can switch into Stoutland in and out and try to like get an Intimidate off, but something else is taking damage, and then you're just like, and then you have like, I don't know, what do you want to send out? Like the Garchomp isn't terrible, but like you can't send in Tyrannitar. It's just like this is definitely a awkward spot for both players here. Okay. Oh, we have knockoff. Okay. Again though, this Mega Alakazam is now in prime position to let's see. Oh, we did not Mega Evolve. Yeah, I'm just like, oh, why is it not faster yet? But yeah. When we got the call right and the fake out. Again, I would have liked to Relic Song out of this fighting typing. I think I'd rather get, I mean, you are protectively weak to Tyrannitar, but like, I don't care, honestly. Mega Alakazam protected. I'm doubling this the next turn. I'm doubling this until everything else dies, to be honest. And this mon scares me. I'm not. You do have good mons against the Tyrannitar and the Garchomp. So I'm doubling this Alakazam no matter what. With what? That's the question here. With what moves? I'm knocking off and I'm clicking return. The Mega Alakazam probably kills one of these mons here. Unless Lopunny's faster. I don't remember. But yeah. Oh my gosh, she did just wrote Steam stream as Steam, huh? I haven't recognized the name since like turn 1 slot. The Steam Mayhem. But yeah, I'm doubling this Mega Alakazam. Dude, this Tyrannitar card can do whatever it wants. You can do whatever. Honestly, I think you double protect here. Go for the double protect if you're I think that's like your way back in this. Honestly, I don't think you can win these trades at this point. You'll probably be down 3-2 next turn with one of the mons being a fighting type against your Tyrannitar, and like a fairy type, and there's still a fairy type against Garchomp next. I think you got to try to squeeze out and try to do a bit of scamming here. Ooh, I wouldn't. Oh my gosh, we have very much not what I expected at all. with just really slow play. And I can't say I'm a fan of it from the from either side. The Garchomp's okay, but I don't think having your... I mean, you are recycling Fake Out Pressure, which definitely is something. But if you just double the Mega Alakazam, you accept that one Mon dies, I think you're in a spot where you're like, I don't know, over 95% chance to win? I really think you are. And you got you got the turn wrong where the Meloetta got Psychic, and like, if you get it right, then like the game's over. But like, I don't think this was something you needed to do here. I think the Lopunny has to get sent out next. I double protect here. Don't see much reason not to do it. And I assume they both have protect. And I'm faking out the Lopunny, and I'm faking out the Alakazam, and I'm fairy moving the Garchomp. I think that's the only play here. And I think double protect's the only play from the other side. I really don't see anything else that could potentially be better here from either side. And that is what we're going to get. Still not Mega Evolving. Oh, we have Ice Beam. Okay. I don't mind Ice Beaming over Moonblasting. Just to make sure it gets the KO. I would think Moonblast would convincingly KO to begin with, but both Mons protected here. Now you have to... Again, I don't know if Mega Lopunny is fast because Mon is never Mega Evolving. So this is like, is this a part where like okay, I'm trying to math this out. Let's say the Alakazam kills the Lopunny and the Garchomp just earthquakes or something, and you just Moonblast the Mega Alakazam. The Mega Alakazam goes down, and now you're up to Primarina at around half versus Garchomp versus a full health Volcanion. It's a Tyranitar, a pretty healthy Tyranitar, half health Primarina, with a Volcanion versus Volcanion and Primarina. The Primarina probably being at around half. That's is that a spot where you're winning? The answer is I don't know. Is it better to go for the Moonblast or something against... Is it better to switch here? Let's try to switch in the Lopunny because you're scared. I don't know. And I can't pretend like I can do the math right now or like visualize this, so... What do they do? Okay, we are going to get the switch here. And that is a Poison Jab crit. Oh my goodness. And that is I think the Take Two Tyranitars are gonna pull this off. I don't know. I can't tell if you crit mattered there. It's a non-stab move. I want to say that it did. It's Primarina's not that bulky physically. Not sure, but now that you know the Mega Alakazam has Encore, you can't do Fake Out Pressure anymore because the Lopunny is up. I'm gonna have to guess it's slower at this point with all this pivoting out. But yeah, you can't Fake Out anymore. Earthquake Prowl does really good damage to Volcanion. This is not sure how you crawl yourself back into this game. I don't... Just double protect one last time, right? I don't think this Volcanion can do any... These mons look like they have anything to punish this. Yeah. You can't... Oh, well, you can't protect either. Because then you get Encored into Fake Out. Now you're at the case where you got to double protect here. You got to go for the double protect if you're with the Mega Lopunny, I think. or else you're gonna be stuck for the rest of the game. Heat Wave. I don't know if that's enough to KO Mega Alakazam. It's gonna be at 43 now. Actually, like 37 after. It has to do like 37% after the Sandstorm. Garchomp can just Earthquake here. This is I think you're only out to try to go for a double protect here. And I don't even know if that like is enough at this point. Yeah, Mega Lopunny definitely considerably slower. Encore into. We got the Heat Wave. It is a double connect. Do we get a burn? No, we do not. Okay. Can Mega Lopunny take on the world here? That's what it needs to do. Honestly, he may. It's not impossible. Definitely could threat. If it has Drain Punch, it gets a bunch of its health back against the Tyranitar, and then you're 1v1 with the Garchomp. It's tough to say, but it definitely may just depend. The Lopunny just got a double protect, so you can just like you can like Stomping Tantrum and I mean the Tyranitar. What moves does it have? Rock, probably a rock move. I don't know what the last move is, but I mean I have a way to hit the Lopunny that hard, and then like if then you have to try to like rock. I don't know. It's definitely dicey here, because you would want to like ground move the Volcanion Sense so you can get the guaranteed KO before it does anything. But then the Tyranitar is not doing as much, and then you'll be at the third. And then after next turn, the Lopunny gets a protect off, and then that's the third turn of Encore over. And now it's now the Mega Lopunny can back to do whatever it wants. So. Protect failed. And we have a protect on the Tyrannitar to keep it safe. Okay. Yep. Didn't know if this had an Earthquake, but the Earthquake will probably do it here. After a couple. Let's see. I think the best way to secure the win is protecting with. No, not even. If Stomping Tantrum goes to protect the power doubles, you probably can just let's see. And the Earthquake did 56. Yeah, double attack should just be fine here. I'm pretty sure. 150 base power. But we will see though. Does this do 80? I would think so. No, it only does 50. Does this move not work how we think it does into protect? But yeah. You know, 3 of the 4 moves. I still think, unless this doesn't get an ice move in Gen 7, right? Does get Ice Punch? If it gets Ice Punch this game, then this game is different, but it has to KO on its next attack. Drain Punch? No, that's never gonna do it. I don't think. 40. And the Stomping Tantrum plus Rough Skin is just gonna do it. Wow. Close game. This game took a while to commentate, and I think where is this turn? The turn where you had the Lopunny and the Meloetta, not the Mega Lopunny and the Meloetta out at the same time. I think it was the is it turn 8? Yeah, I think you just had to double the Mega Alakazam there. I think you would have been up like 3-2. I think your Mons were in a very favorable position. You lost. Mega Alakazam got a kill for free. It got out away scot-free, and I think this was the one turn that could have changed the game. I think that was the one. That was the big potential misplay there. But that's gonna do it for me. Congrats to the Take Two Tyranitars, and that means if the 2 seed is gonna, if the 2 seeds now up in the hands to the, oh my gosh, why can't I think of the name? The Boo Boo Klepkeys. They win, they get the 2 seed no matter what now, so that's something to look out on about. But yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Bye.